Well, COVID-19 has been a challenge for all of us, especially for those of us in education. And despite the challenge, the learning process has continued. This week on Dateline Schools, we get to learn about some of the challenges our local districts have faced as we talk with the superintendent from Memphis Community Schools, Brad Gudme. And Brad, I can't imagine the challenge and that you and your district have faced trying to keep up with students learning through this whole pandemic, even going back into last school year.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been interesting for sure. We've been trying to be as creative as possible and make sure that we're still providing a good education for the students. You know, last spring was very difficult when it short notice, but this fall we've been prepared. The face-to-face was a great start. So yeah, a lot of planning.
I can only imagine. What has been most challenging for you during this battle, especially with Memphis being the smallest school district in St. Clair County, not always having the resources and the people to do like the other districts may have?
You know, I think it's a blessing and a curse to be small. A lot of people put on a lot of different hats. But like you said, planning, implementation, and getting resources is probably the most difficult part of all this. Not sure what was going to happen. You know, everybody was kind of up in the air as whether we're going to be face to face, and if we're remote, what was it going to look like? You know, about 30% of our community does not have internet access, so trying to figure that out. So getting Chromebooks for everybody, getting MiFi internet access for all of our families is just very challenging to plan, but we were able to do it successfully.
Also, too, another unique thing about Memphis Community Schools, half your kids live in St. Clair County, half your kids live in Macomb County. Had that created any problems with some of the different directives and different things that the county officials have put together?
You know, we've always just associated with St. Clair County, no matter where our students live. So we followed the guidelines of St. Clair County. You know, we're meeting as superintendents with the health department weekly. So all the guidance that we've used has come from the St. Clair County Health Department. And our community and families understand, you know, that crossover between the counties, and they've been very supportive of all the guidance that we've used and the decisions we've made.
We'll be back with more tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Henry.